Want to improve your aim and mechanics in Fortnite? I'm showing you controller settings that reduce input delay, make your edits and builds feel super smooth, and give you insane aim. With these settings, you'll get unreal every season, win build fights, and feel way more confident. First, I'm going to show you some of my gameplay in zero builds and builds. Now let's get started. First one to 100?
Yeah.
200! Oh my god, how do I win that? Okay, let me activate the durable movement.
Oh, what happened? Oh, so I'm dead. Hello guys, my name is Baby. I think I skipped.
Now I'm going to show you guys my updated controller settings that's going to give you crazy aim and mechanics on controller. So first of all, my brightness is at 150. My user interface contrast is at 1. My colorblind mode is on Tritonop 6. Motion blur, I have this off. And user interface parallax, I also have this off. Next, for my audio settings, these aren't really very important. You guys can copy these down if you want, but they're mainly personal preference of what you guys want in your game. The one setting in audio though that's very important is visual sound effects. If you guys have this off, when in-game you won't be able to see footsteps, so make sure to always keep this on. Next, for communication, this is personal preference, so you guys can copy these down if you want. For my game settings, auto, I keep mine on auto because it gives you the best connection for each region. I usually get free ping on this, but if not, you guys can change it to your chosen region, so mine's on Europe. Next, for movement, toggle sprint, I have this on. Auto open doors, I also have this on. Mantle activation, I have this on hold jump. And hurdle activation, I have this on press jump. Next, for my combat settings, I have hold to short pickup off. ADS on while held. Mark danger when ADS, I have this on. Auto pickup weapons, I have this off. And swap fire buttons for pump and dump, I also have this on. For my preferred item slots, I usually have my shotgun in the first one. This is the best layout for controller players, I would say. My assault rifle for the second, consumables such as heals in the third, and also more consumables in the fourth, and then utility in the fifth. Next, auto sort consumables to the right, I have this off. I don't really know what the setting is, so I just keep it off. For my building, I have simple board off. Guys, simple board is a really bad setting. I tried it once, but it places builds randomly, and I personally don't like it because you have no control over your builds. But if you're new to the game, then I recommend you try it because it can be helpful for new players. Reset building choice, I have this on, and turbo building, I have this on. Now for editing, I have simple edit off, but these settings work very well with simple edit, so don't worry, it's going to be perfectly fine. Disable pre-edit option, I have this on, and auto-confirm edits, I have this to both. This way you can edit the fastest. Then for all these extra options, you can copy these down, but make sure minimum field view of FOV, max both of these out so you can see really far on the map. And turn all your replays off because it will reduce input delay. Next for my game UI, I have my reticle on, reticle ammo indicator also on, show sword first person off because it's mainly just for ballistics, show recoil off, pull reticle off, and for big stacking numbers, make sure to put your damage numbers on list and your reticle damage feedback to hidden icons. And my damage scale is maxed up to 125%. And my HUD scale is 70%. For all these settings, you can just copy these down. Most of them are on, but some of them are off, so make sure to pause the video and copy these. Next, for touch and motion, I have all of these off, so I don't really use these settings. Now, for mouse and keyboard, we can skip that. Make sure to have all of these off though, because it will cause input delay. Now, for the most important guys, controller settings. These are crucial. Controller settings are one of the most important settings. So, invert controller view, I have this off. Invert aircraft controller on. I have this one off. Controller auto one off. Build immediately, builder pro on. My edit hold time is to the lowest, so when I edit, it'll be way quicker. Simple edit hold time, if you use simple edits, also make this the lowest. Slide hold time, I have this to 100 so I don't slide by accident. Reset camera access, I have this to both. And reset camera time, I have this to 0.100. Now vibration feature, make sure to have this off, because if it's on, it's going to make your aim pretty bad and your controller will vibrate every time you shoot. Now these quick weapon settings, you can quickly copy these down, because I don't really use them too much. My sensitivity now. My look sensitivity is 4, so is my aim, also 4. For build mode sensitivity, 2.2, and edit mode sensitivity, 2.4. And my first person mode is 0.90. Anywhere between 0.90 and 0.95 will be good. Now use advanced options. Make sure this is on. If this is off, you'll only be able to use these sensitivity settings up here. So make sure to turn this on. And advanced look sensitivity. My look horizontal speed is on 42% and vertical speed also 42% with no boosts. Instant boost when building, I have this on, but if you guys want to, you can have this off. It doesn't really matter too much. Now for aim down sights, ADS. ADS look horizontal speed, I have this on 9, and look vertical speed, I also have this on 9. I tested these out, and these settings, with these ones up here, work really well together. They will literally give you good aim, and I promise you guys, you won't miss a shot. I also have no boost here as well, and my scope speed multiplier is on 0.95. Next, for my advanced sensitivity, look dampening time 0. My look input curve is on linear. You guys can comment down below if you want me to do an exponential video, because I could do a video of all of my exponential settings if you guys want. Precision aim assist 100 and tracking aim assist also 100. Make sure to max these out. Next, for my controller dead zones. I would say dead zones is really hard to decide. It's mainly on if your controller has stick drift and what you like. But I would say to keep your dead zones between about 5 and 15%. I would say if you have really bad stick drift, max it out to 15. And I would say if you don't have stick drift, you can put it anywhere between like 6 and 10, I would say. I have mine on 10 because I have slight stick drift, but it's up to you guys. Next, for L2 release, I have this on 25, the default settings. And R2 release, I also have this on 25. Adaptive triggers, I have this off. Make sure to turn all of these off to reduce input delay. Next, for my controller mapping and all my binds. So I don't really use these, but I'm going to do a separate video for my binds because this is just a settings video. Comment down below if you want a video to copy my binds. So that's it for today's video. Remember to smash that like button and hit subscribe, and make sure you try these settings because you're going to be crazy with them. Bye guys, see you in the next one.